Come on in to Sisters Cafe, where you can get exactly what you ordered and what you need in the same place. We are here for one purpose, and that is to be a help to our sisters in whatever way we can. This is not your typical women's ministry. We don't see titles, positions, or degrees. All we see is our sisters. This is a shade-free cafe, ladies. There's no competition, no backbiting, no slandering or judging. We are here to uplift, support, educate, empower, pray for, and encourage one another with the understanding that when my sister wins, I win. So coffee lovers, tea sippers, cocoa drinkers, and juicers, welcome to this segment of Sisters Cafe. Grab your cup, ladies, and meet me at the table. This portion of Sisters Cafe is sponsored by the Love Fellowship Worship Center, where they love you to life. But before we get started, let me introduce you to my friends. Segment of Sisters Cafe. Today's topic is lessons learned. So this is in honor of my birthday. Today is my birthday. Yay! Happy birthday to me. As my child would say, I'm getting old, but I don't think so. First lesson I'm gonna bring up because I thought it was funny. You know how they always say 30 is the new 20. 40 is not the new 30. 30 is not the new 20. And if somebody can tell me how it is, please let me know. But somebody posted today, happy 21st birthday. And my son actually posted happy 60th birthday. And some people were like, she's 60? 2 people asked, is she 60? I'm like, okay. But my thing is, I'm digging y'all youngsters. I just thought about I'm at the table with young folks here. I'm the oldest person here. Wow.
I'm not that far behind you.
I'm not either. I'll be 40 in January.
You guys aren't 40 yet.
I'll be 40 in a few months.
Anyway. Well, because you can't feel how I'm feeling right now. I am loving my 40s.
Amen.
I'm loving it. The biggest thing was when I moved here, I did a going away party. It was a going away / goodbye party, and my theme was slaying 40s. So everybody was joking about, so when I got 41, grandma called and was like, all right, you slayed your 40s, come on home. I'm like, 40s, grandma, my 40s. But I kind of wanted to bring it out. No, I think we should embrace our age, whatever age that is. If you're 40, rock it. If you're 50, rock that even more, because now you've rocked 20, 30, 40. You could be the best 50 ever. So I'm actually looking for, not really fast, but I'm actually looking forward to the 50s. But I when they say you get better with age, I think that's true. Now, maybe not with cheese and stuff, but with people and chicken. I like chicken better the second day or the third day than I do on the first day. Do you?
No.
Oh, mama.
No.
T? I'm on my own on that?
Yes.
Yes.
You're on that one.
Okay, so y'all don't like 2-day-old cold chicken?
No.
Please, all
I
day for
do.
me.
Did you learn a lesson from that?
No, my lesson is embrace you. Embrace
Amen.
the age that you are in. And no, your 40 is not the new 30, because my bones say different.
I'm telling you.
When I get up out the bed, I no longer pop out the bed like I used to. It's more like a slow roll.
Wow.
First you do your leg. Then you do it. Yeah, and then you sit up and think, okay, is this real?
Just make sure your
Does
body's
everything
working.
work? Can I see?
Need to ease up.
Right, then you stand up. Then you stand up and you be still for a second to see if you're really standing up.
Make sure you don't fall over.
Right. So, no, 40s is not the new 30. Anybody else got a lesson?
I have a lesson.
Okay.
My lesson I learned when I was 29.
Okay.
How long ago was that?
That's classified information. when you are dating a guy
Uh-huh.
and he comes over to the house and he calls you to the next room and you go into the next room and he has on not only your wig but your two-piece suit, you know to stop dating that man. Lesson learned. Lesson learned.
Hold on, did you say a wig?
A
A
wig,
two-piece suit?
a wig and a two-piece suit.
You know what? I can't.
And I'm gonna sip to
But
that
are
one.
you serious though? Or are you just
I'm
saying
gonna
it?
no,
I'm
she's
real
serious.
She's serious.
You know what? And I'm gonna put this
How
out here.
long did you?
Wait, we're gonna do a segment on that, but we're gonna have the brothers at the table because we want to know about this a little bit because I don't understand this whole down low thing. But
Down low and
it's actually one of my lessons. They are red flags for a reason. That ain't the first time you knew something was going
Right.
on.
It's not.
Right.
It's not. We ignore stuff.
We do.
You knew he was fruity and like clothes.
And
You
wigs.
knew that. You knew when he cut his pizza with a fork and a knife, something was wrong.
With the pinky extended.
Right. So we know. We just make excuses for stuff. But
Okay, can I talk about my lesson learned?
is it a down low lesson?
No, it's not.
Okay, go ahead.
It's not nothing about no down low. Or none of this. And wigs and all this. Oh God.
Wait,
It's not nothing like
wait,
this.
wait. What you do though?
What I do?
I mean, how do you react to that?
She put
At
on a
first-
wig too.
And
she probably gonna tell. She probably gonna tell all
That
that.
was her only one.
You know.
You know how people
That's my
tell
only
half the
one
story.
time.
Tell all of it.
Tell all the truth.
So like, it shocked me at first. I didn't know how to react. So I'm like, did this dude got my wig in my suit?
What'd he say?
But was he in the mirror or was
No,
he coming?
He called me. He said, "Babe, come here. Hurry up before I change my mind." I'm like, what you doing? And when I go in the room, he's standing there grinning with my wig on and it was a red two-piece
Ew.
dress suit.
And it had to be red.
If it was a wig, it had to be red. You learned your lesson.
I learned my lesson.
I'm glad. I'm sorry too. Your lesson? She don't know what.
Hello, everyone. My lesson I learned this year, and it is that it's okay to say no. It's okay to tell people no, because I have a tendency to say yes, you know, to things, a lot of things, because, you know, me saying no, I would think that I was being mean to people or hurting people's feelings. So
I don't care.
I know,
But you had to get
and
there,
that's
though,
what
right?
I needed some of these.
Not really, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some people, I understand it 100%. I'm sure you do too.
I do.
We say yes because A, it's the Christian thing to do.
Yep.
B, I think we give what we want. I think,
You
to be honest,
how you want.
and that's what you're supposed to do. But some folks didn't get that memo.
Yeah.
But it is okay to say no. Now, are you learning this? Tell me why you learned it. What made you learn this lesson?
Because it was making me miserable, and it was draining the life out of me. You know, with people asking me to do this and do that, and, you know, just being selfish, not caring that if I just got off work, I know Darlene gonna say yeah, so I'm gonna call Darlene because I know she gonna say yeah. You know, that, and, you know, asking me to borrow money and all this different kind of stuff, and, you know, and I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I'm just scraping up pennies that I don't have to, you know, but those days are over.
One of our audience members talked about that last time, where we were talking about people will ask you because they know you're going to say yes, and we just talked about that before too. But is it a bad thing? When I think when it drains you, I think if you can hold it, yes. But yeah, the minute it starts to be at your expense, you say no. Now, when we say no, are we prepared to lose all these people we've been saying yes to?
That's what I learned. Yeah, I'm okay with it now.
Are we?
Yes.
Because some of us are kind of attached to certain people that we say yes to all the time.
The attachment will slowly go away.
It will, but we love so hard sometimes. And sometimes people, we want to help, because I think it's
Lesson learned.
But and another lesson that I learned too is not to be distracted so easily, because when I first started talking, I saw Bishop started saying something to pastor, and it kind of like threw me off, and I wanted to know what they was talking about instead of focusing on what I was talking about.
How you gonna blame that
And
on him? Because
no,
you want to know what they talking
But
about.
I'm just being brutally honest, so I can be helped.
That's nosy.
I'm naturally nosy.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just like a lot of us in here.
I ain't
I
nosy.
get paid to be nosy.
That's right.
That's my
you can
everyday
pay
job.
me and I still won't be nosy.
I'm probably the best detective.
That's not true,
ever.
Gladys.
I'm not nosy. I could.
No,
care.
you
I
nosy
couldn't care
to
any
nosy
less.
to a certain extent, but you're
Give
not
me an
nosy in a
example.
bad way. You're not nosy.
Well, nosy
Depends
is
on
nosy.
What it is, though.
What?
I mind my business depending on what it is.
Oh, I thought you was agreeing with her nosy
No,
Not in a
accusation.
no.
Not in a bad.
Okay, give me an example.
Sometimes we just want to know stuff. You be wanting to know stuff.
I want to know
sometimes.
stuff about you. That's not nosy.
No, that ain't nosy.
Okay.
That's why I said it's not a bad nosy.
Example, Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nosy because
Yeah,
you
you
scrolling
scrolling
all
over
day on
everybody's timeline.
Facebook. That's other people's business. You nosy.
That's
you
right.
know, that's nosy.
Is it?
That's why I
It
said not a
is.
bad nosy.
Yeah, not a bad nosy, but
But
Yeah,
nosy
you
is
consume
like what you
Facebook
just
is
did. They ain't got nothing to do with you.
But
And
I
you want to
don't.
know what they Tanisha has a lesson.
She wrote hers down.
I did. I
Oh,
wrote it down
girl.
because I did not want to forget. And it ties in kind of what you said. But Cat Williams, and I'm not a big Cat Williams fan, but something that he said is be in tune with your star player, which is yourself. And that's one
Okay.
of my lessons learned is being in tune with myself, because you'll do and go for other people, and guess what? They're not gonna do for you. They're not gonna do for you. You can run, kill yourself, tire yoururself out, be at every event, show up, decorate for everybody baby shower, decorate for everybody, but guess what? When it's your time, then you just
Crickets.
tired, and you know you get excuses after excuses. But
That's the truth.
and bitterness build up and stuff like that or whatever. But be in tune with your star player, which is
Amen.
yourself. That was my lesson learned. And I would say don't apologize for being your star player. I can say I lost some friends when I decided to focus on me, and I, kind of did the self thing, so I wasn't hanging out and stuff with friends and stuff like that, and I was trying to, get right with God, and I lost some friends. They thought I was acting funny, and, and I had to explain, I was trying to get Tanisha together, get
That's
myself.
right.
But
That's
still,
it.
I'm explaining, no, you just acting funny, you doing this, and that. You know what?
I wouldn't even explain it.
And I did, because it's,
I know, I don't feel the need. Because I promise they said that Darlene and Dee Dee is brainwashed real bad.
yeah, but
Like for real.
But
Like for
listen,
real.
people
Yeah,
that's
without
close to
church.
you. Yeah, people that's close to you, trying to
Because
explain
I don't-
nothing's wrong. I'm
you see
just
what I'm
trying to
saying?
get together. Yeah.
But are they friends?
Thought. We've been friends for a while.
Yes, they hurt.
Remember,
Yes,
you
they
can
hurt.
you can outgrow your friends.
And that's true. I know that. But like I said, I had to explain, no, it's nothing wrong. No, we still friends. I just had to get me. And I can't have a one-sided friendship.
Oh.
Okay.
But you don't get time to do you. You don't get time to better yourself.
No, but that's when people expect you. They always know that you're gonna be there. They know that you're always gonna do no matter what. That's what they expect from you. So when
That's
you
right.
do something different and you can't do, then
But we taught them.
Something
We taught them
wrong.
how to treat us.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that's on us. We kept saying yes. We kept showing up, regardless of what we had going on.
Mm-hmm.
We gave our last. We did whatever, regardless. And what's the craziest thing is when you sick, when you down, or you can't no more, they don't even blink. They just move on about their business.
Sure.
Oh well, she can't do it no more.
Especially now, I learned.
They treat you
Like,
out of sight, out of mind.
Wow. But you ain't gonna come. And that's something I thought about because, and it's actually in the book where the people, and that's actually on my list of lessons, your biggest cheerleaders will be strangers.
This portion of Sisters Cafe is brought to you by KDHG Radio.
This is Pastor Donzel Hughes, and we are the proud sponsors of Sisters Cafe, KDHG Gospel Internet Radio, all gospel, all over the world.
I've learned that in business.
That's true.
Mostly in business, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your biggest cheerleaders, your supporters, the people who gonna pay you full price, is gonna be strangers.
Right.
And it's crazy because you don't do that. What you do for your friends, you don't do for strangers.
Right.
All the people that I've helped or done stuff, they're not the ones supporting me now. You know what I mean? I've posted something about my leaders being a breath of fresh air. that wasn't the case. But do you think I worked like tirelessly with kids and everything for years? Do you think any of them is like, hey, you know, yeah, we can watch Sisters Cafe? No. My pastors I just met are the ones support, you know, are pushing.
That's it.
And the ones
That's
back
the
there
truth.
don't even talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that is crazy. I've given blood, sweat, and tears, and them people you give them to ain't nowhere to be found.
Yep.
I think about even family-wise. When we get ready, I talked about the death of my uncle. You know, the family or whatever was there, but church people showed up. You see what I'm saying? For certain things. The friends you call family or the people you call in family, they don't roll, what's the word? They don't ride for you like you ride for them.
Mm-hmm.
But we always say that it's not going to come from where we put it in too.
Mm-hmm.
But I think sometimes we have to remind ourselves that when we do stuff, you do it as unto the Lord. You do it because it's the goodness of your heart. Because regardless of how it goes, you're going to reap what you sow.
Mhm.
It's not going to come from that person. It's not going to. Maybe they're nice to me because I was really good to my pastor for 30 years. It's possible. You know what I mean? It's very, very possible. Maybe, you know, she likes me a lot or she loves me because I was really good to this person. It doesn't have to come from the person you put into, but it's hard to register that sometimes because you feel like, wait, hold on. You know, I was at Darlene's birthday. Darlene ain't at my birthday. And that's how we be feeling though.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes the expectation.
Yeah.
A lot of times we have too much a high expectation
We do.
of other people.
But shouldn't we?
Yeah, I was just about
No.
to say that if
We should be allowed
if we-
to.
Yeah, I should have a certain expectation out of these people.
You
up
expect
here
it from
because-
me.
Yeah, you expect it from me. Then I should be okay to expect it from you.
But we have to learn that everybody can't be in the bed with us. Everybody can't be intimate with us because everybody don't feel the same way about, like, I may feel that I love y'all, but that don't mean y'all love me. And when I'm saying intimate, being in the bed, most of the time, people that you love and care for are the ones that you invite into your bedroom, your personal space. Just like sometimes when you try to be intimate with God, I'm learning to be intimate with God. I can't bring some of my friends because then it's a distraction.
It is.
Mhm.
So it's only me and God. Sometimes I can't talk to you. I can't go this place, because I have to be intimate. I have to spend that time.
Right.
And then when you spend that time, it's just like when you're on a newlyweds. You kiki and being with your husband or whatever, or their wife or whatever, you want to be in their presence. You don't want anybody else.
Right.
And then when people see you, oh, you acting funny, it's because you have one with somebody. You are different. And people don't realize that you are different.
And we don't even give God that. Because we do. I know, you ever notice that one person you can be around, you don't even touch your phone? You put your phone, like me, I'm always have my phone in my hand, but let that one person show up. I forget I get a phone. Forgot I got a phone. It's your phone ringing. What? What's ringing? What's he saying? I ain't heard nothing. I ain't heard nothing. But we don't do that. Let my phone ring in church. As a matter of fact, I'm praising and worshiping with my phone in my, granted because I'm taking pictures, but still. I noticed that Tuesday night when we was, the presence of God was there. And I was at the door and I was singing, but I had my phone in my hand. I'm like, what's wrong with you? So I put my phone down because this is supposed to be me and God.
Amen.
It's supposed to be that's what was going on right then. He was visiting. He was there, and we'd be dumb not to be able to feel that. So the fact that I couldn't set my phone down for 20 minutes while I give it to God, and I had to tell, shame on you. Put your phone down. Because the thing is, even if nobody is calling, the minute it beeps you, even if you praying or whatever, the minute it vibrates, you look at it, even if it's nothing. But put it down before the wrong person texts. And I don't mean like the person you ain't supposed to be talking to, but what if you get an emergency phone call, or that just ain't the time. You know what I mean? I'm good with that. If one of my kids call, I'm picking up the phone, regardless of what's going on. No, they can wait. And that goes with them too. as far as always being yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can call them and they might not answer the phone, right? But let me not answer the phone. They'll call me back to back. Why you ain't picking up the phone? What's wrong with you? But I'm in church. And then if I don't answer, they'll video call. Dude, really? I don't understand. It's called, Mom, why you not answering that's my oldest. He leave a message. I'm gonna call right back. I don't know why you ain't answering the phone. Because you know what? They're not used to me not answering the phone.
Mm-hmm.
They get first ring, priority. So we treat them, we teach them how to treat us.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we might want to say no just for GB.
Baby,
Just
that's
for
my new
GB.
word.
No.
Because you know what? It's a freedom. We'll say yes to
I
stuff,
don't mean it.
and then we'll show up mad.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll show up mad. We resentful. We thinking thoughts about that person in our head. I don't want to be here. I mean, what you there for then?
Mm-hmm.
It's like giving. If you gonna give grudgingly, then don't give.
That's right.
It's the same concept. And I'm only learning that because it's this particular person I say yes to all the time. God, I hate this is on YouTube.
We don't have secrets at the table.
But we got it on YouTube though.
It's worded correctly.
Yeah.
There's a certain person I say yes to all the time, and I found myself just being mad on the way there, on the way back. The whole time it's happening, I'm just mad. I ain't gonna do this no more. I'm gonna tell that person blah blah blah, and then the next time they call,
You go.
okay. But in my defense, I've said no 3 times this year.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
Big. You don't even know how big that is for me. Now, granted, I didn't just say no. I gave reasons. Because let me tell you what would happen. I would purposely set stuff on my calendar so I can say no. On purpose.
Wow.
That's dumb.
Saying no. Mm-hmm.
Why I got to go through all that rigmarole just because the thing is I don't want to lie. So if I got something to do, I got something to do. So I make sure I'm full. I'll be full anyway, but it's not like I can't. It doesn't eliminate what I can do for this person just because I have something else to do. But I start making stuff that I cannot help. I can't. And I've been very happy about that. So yeah. I'm going to do it more often. We're looking forward to 4 times this year and then 6 times next year. And then maybe by 2020 I can say no. Without. And that's what I want to get to. No without explanation.
Just do it. Just do it.
I think that's so mean.
Why not?
No.
That's mean. Just
Now, I
You're
can be
super
mean,
nice.
but then I can be nice.
you just say no
Yeah.
and just say no.
Nice names.
Yeah.
Do you just say no? No, you don't.
Nice.
Have you ever just said no without
Just to
explanation?
be nice.
Who's
I
nice?
have. I'm learning.
Nice,
Do you feel
nasty.
bad about it?
Right, I was like, who's
Depending.
nice?
I'm smiling
Okay.
at you and I'm telling
Depending
you
on-
off at
yeah.
the same time.
Because sometimes you can be people's crutch
Mm-hmm.
and disable.
But we could still be
This-
kind.
It's okay
Yeah.
about being kind,
It's not about being kind.
but no can relieve a lot of stress.
But that was what I was getting to. It's a freedom. Oh my God. It's like free to say.
There's
To say no.
word no.
Can you know? Well, you don't.
All right, so don't be mad, y'all. Now, nah, can't do that. Nah, I'm not even gonna say no. I'm gonna say nah.
I'm just gonna ask. Can I give you a hug?
No. Well, I mean, does
today.
that count?
So what happened?
What if I don't want a hug?
Now that's just cruel. Like what you just said. Because you
Well,
just said
But
that
we,
you don't want to
but
be
we in
mean.
our truth though, right?
But you just said you don't want to be mean. So that's like real mean.
But you know,
I mean, that is.
sometimes
If you don't wanna-
it's not considered
sometimes I
mean
don't
because
wanna be hugged.
sometimes you don't feel like touching nobody. Sometimes you're in that mode where I just want to stay in my box. I don't want nobody else in my box. There's not a door there or a window for
Well,
a
if I
reason.
ever reach to hug either one of y'all,
Oh,
and
my.
y'all say no to me or act like y'all don't want to hug me.
Oh,
I'm gonna give you that side. I'm gonna give you that Church of God in Christ hug. I'm
I'll
gonna lean
just
into the
teach you that
side.
What's the Church of God in Christ?
I think I have that look to where people
Oh.
like, oh, she don't want to be bothered today, or she don't want to be touched. I'll teach you how to do that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
So-
teach her.
Teach you how to do it.
That is a
Because,
good one.
facial expression, they be like, oh, she don't want to.
That body
How does that go
language.
though?
Huh?
It
I
works-
can
it works
teach
well.
You can do like this.
Teach you how to do it.
It works well.
That don't look like you don't want to. That look like something else.
Oh, please don't ever do that.
You look like you got a boo.
No.
That's what that looks like.
No, that's not that
Don't
look.
take God out the equation.
That's not that look.
Yeah, that's like
Or-
doing that like that.
Or you could do the or stick your hand out, I guess.
Mm-mm.
So you come to hug me. Oh,
Mm-mm.
God bless you.
Yeah,
Or you just.
I've had
just
days
turn
where I
around
didn't feel like
and
hugging people because I was mad at something, but you never
So
know.
how did you did it anyway?
Oh, all the time. Yeah.
So how many times have you hugged me mad? I mean, since we being honest and stuff.
12.
12. Oh, she said 80.
She said
At
80.
least I said 12. Wow.
So you
A
hugged me
No,
A lot
12
of times.
times without liking it?
no. I just would have told you I don't want to feel like hugging you.
And
Wow,
sometimes
that's-
I
wish
get
you would.
that vibe from some people.
You got one time
Yeah.
to tell me you don't feel
I
like
do.
me hugging.
Mm-mm.
What about
Sometimes I
you?
get that vibe, but I just
How many times have you hugged without wanting a hug?
That face.
Looking like Mari.
That face.
All right, so now we know that it is okay to say no. However, we are going to take a break and we will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
This portion of Sisters Cafe is sponsored by Customized Ministries. Meet Minister Milton Bowden and the rest of the Customized family at the 2019 Manifestation Conference, March 28th, 29th, and 30th in San Diego, California. Be sure to register at www.customizedministriesinc.com.
But we are gonna have the brothers on. We're gonna have to do something about this table because we got some questions for the brothers.
A lot of them.
real talk.
Whoa,
Yes.
like some stuff we just
Prepare my
don't
list.
We need to understand the
understand.
dudes. We need to
Prepare my
understand
list.
your mind.
You know what? Please prepare a list.
Mhm.
Also,
Your
I want
pattern.
the married men, the real ones,
Mm.
to tell these fake ones what to actually do to get us. The ones that's not impressed by your money and somebody in my inbox talking about, oh, queen, you get out my inbox. What's wrong with you?
Get out
Well, I'll
of
do
here.
this and I'll do. That's not what I need. So bye.
But did you tell them that?
I did.
See,
You know, I'm learning.
Hold on,
Lessons.
were you nice with me?
No.
Someone by?
You know what? I'm not nice in that area anymore. I've learned my lesson.
Maybe if,
I'm not nice in that area right
maybe if
now.
he puts a wig on.
And one of your suits.
In a red dress, a red suit.
One of your suits.
Look, we ain't even gonna go there. Now I haven't had the experience of the wig and the red suit, but
Yeah.
I've had the experience of the red flags, and the red flags turned out to be true indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, after years, I ignored them. Why? Because I guess we want stuff to be real.
Mhm.
We want you to be telling the truth. You
Yeah.
heathen.
And you get tired of starting over.
You lie for no reason.
You really do. And you would think that if the older they get, that they would, okay, I can be honest and
Right.
truthful, but that doesn't ever.
I thought it was actually an age cap. Where maybe, and we talked about that, not so much just maturity,
Mm-hmm.
but an age cap where men were tired of playing games.
It's when they old men have to put their teeth on the table and they decide, I'm done, I'm ready. No.
Sometimes it's a little too late, and sometimes they don't even learn then.
That's terrible though.
Sometimes it's a fifth grade this is childish.
But
as
why?
they were when they were in their 20s.
I would, especially when I was 20, 30. Now, I've always had a dating up thing. So in 20s, I was dating 40-year-olds. When I got 30, I was dating 50-year-olds.
Yeah.
But now that I'm 40, I don't want no 50.
So you want to be a cool girl? You want to be a cool
They want to take naps. I'm like, it's 12 o'clock in the, what you going to sleep for?
Glad.
No,
Glad.
I'm not talking about Bishop.
For the record.
For the record.
Of course not.
For the record.
And I'm not talking about all men. I know a lot of 50-year-olds who is on their game, but they married.
Okay.
So I'm talking about the single. So that don't include. I'm talking about the single 50-year-old.
So a single 50-year-old like to take naps.
Naps!
Like
The
sleep all
ones that
day.
you've met, right?
Right.
Because I've met some 50-year-olds, they can run circles around me. I'm like, calm down.
Nobody
Oh.
runs circles around you.
Well, one.
This is Sisters Cafe. This is Sisters Cafe.
I couldn't help it.
Sisters Cafe.
Alicia made me do it.
There
No,
was
she
one.
did.
There was that
Just
one.
because.
You remember that
You are
one?
messy. I need you to stay in the audience, ma'am.
Hey, y'all, we talking about lessons learned.
Thank you.
That's what we're talking about.
We are.
Life
Next
and lessons that we have learned throughout life, and how we have become better, and how we are stronger and wiser.
We are.
with the things that we have overcame. So, go ahead, Gladys.
Does anybody in the audience have a lesson that they have learned? And again, this is an honor. You know, turned 42 today. Yay for me.
Yay.
We are in these 40s. But I'm telling you, it's not a year that goes by that good and bad. I'm not saying all the lessons are bad, but good and bad, it's like you learn something every day, every year, and it's my God. About the lessons also, I've learned to look at them differently as well. Stuff used to happen and I'd be like, man, why does always happening to me? You know, why does got to, can I breathe?
That's because you're being pimped.
Oh, I'm like,
Okay, what that means? She being pimp.
her book.
That's not
That's
my book.
But tell me
shameless
though, I
plug.
still want to know.
She plugging on Sisters Cafe. Didn't nobody
Right.
tell her to plug.
Right.
Go ahead and tell us about your book, Chandra.
You did tell me to plug. You said throw a plug in.
Okay, throw a plug
That's
in.
how we talk.
Oh,
Come on,
What
we
we talk?
listening. We listening.
well, we listening. I do. You can always plug here at Sisters Cafe. Go ahead.
Because life throws all kind of curveballs at you. You do wonder why you're going through different things. And so you don't realize that you're being positioned into your purpose for destiny. God used different things, different trials to make you to be the person that He has designed you to be. So that's
She
what
said all that real fast, but say what pimped means.
pimped means positioned into my purpose for destiny.
Slower.
Pimped means positioned into my purpose for destiny.
So
Where's the F?
So the F must be the apostrophe.
Correct. We have messy audience members.
Lesson learned.
Destiny is okay.
Destiny is the deed.
Man, that was hard. Lessons learned. Okay. Don't be pimped.
Amen.
Man.
But wait, for real, ain't that what we doing though, kind of?
Yeah.
With the whole yeses, but they ain't giving back. They just kind of tell us what to
Yeah.
do, and
Pimp.
we don't even get our money's worth.
You
We don't get
money.
paid.
Ooh.
We just being pimped.
Ooh.
This portion of Sisters Cafe is brought to you by Paperworks, etc. You have enough to deal with. Let us do the work.
One day I'm not gonna pick up the phone. You guys don't take each other for granted,
Amen.
especially the people that are good for you, the people who ride for you. You know, find them a card every so often, just for no reason at all.
For real.
Pick up the phone, text them. The people that we take for granted, and I know it seems like no big deal again because we always there. They know Tanisha gonna show up. They know Darlene gonna say yes. They know I'm gonna say yeah, okay, I'll do it. Don't take those people for granted. Just because you know we gonna do it regardless. Do something. It doesn't have to be all the time.
Amen.
I'm not saying, but just don't forget them. Don't forget. Understand that people who say yes all the time, we got bad days. But guess what? We still say yes to you. We sick. We got diseases dealing with. We got problems at home. Everybody got problems. And I said that a little bit when we did the, I forgot what we did, but we talking about appreciating our leaders. Don't assume that they don't have their own issues and problems. They walk in here and you want to tell them everything you got going. Not saying you can't, but we unload on them, not thinking, what if she woke up with a headache and you come in, well, I can't praise God because I get a headache. She had a migraine when she walked in. That didn't stop her from smiling at you.
That's true.
You know what I mean? We assume because people do certain things all the time that they ain't got nothing going on. And that's, everybody got struggles. Even the ones I heard on a post on Facebook, actually it's in the book too. We scroll through Facebook and we be like, oh, they doing this, and oh, people posting the good business pictures. They posting the good this. You don't see what's going on. People said, stop comparing yourself to Facebook because they not posting the whole story. I guarantee you, half the people who hashtagging marriage goals, you don't know that he just whooped her tail on the way to work. You don't know that they haven't even slept in the same bed for 4 years. Because they're not gonna walk in and talk about, yeah, we don't sleep together no more. They don't do that. They just post the 1.5 pictures they got out of 1 month, and they post that one picture because it happened to be a good day. And we busy talking about, oh, I want that. I want that. You better be careful what you be asking for. But don't compare. What you said, take care of your star player.
That's right.
Worry about you. Your race is your race. I can't say, okay, well, she doing her talk show for 5 months and everybody following her. I've been doing it for a year. No. I'm doing what I'm doing because that's what I'm doing.
Right.
And like I said on the show the other day, you can't worry about if somebody said, oh, that was a good job. I was telling them earlier, everybody was like, oh, I subscribed to the channel. You do know I can check, right? And it kind of, at first I was telling you, hurt my feelings a little bit because it was a list of the people that subscribed, wasn't even the people that was like, oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I watched it. I even asked questions. My cousin, I was like, oh, what'd you think about this part? Because she the one said, hey, I watched it, I subscribed. You ain't subscribed. And when I asked you a question, you couldn't answer me. Why not just say, no, I didn't watch it? Or don't say nothing at all.
Don't bring it up.
But it just cracked me up because she's not the only person, but there's few people, friends that say, oh yeah, I did subscribe. But just for the record, I can see who subscribed and who didn't. I mean, just for the record, you ain't got to lie, Craig. Just, when you get time, go subscribe. And again, it doesn't take nothing from you. So that's what I was kind of talking about. People, a post said, don't cross oceans for somebody who won't cross a puddle for you. You can't subscribe. It's hitting a button. It don't take up space on your phone. And I'm going to be for real. YouTube pays after you get a certain amount of subscribers. I'm trying to work that out. That's all I'm trying to do. I don't really need you to watch it. I don't really need you to check it. I just need you to hit subscribe. That's all I need you to do. That's all I need you to do.
Keep it real then, girl.
Okay, so what about lessons you've learned? Have you have any good lessons you've learned from 0 to your age now? What was it? That is wonderful.
What?
We got us.
Oh my God.
That's gonna fix stuff.
Nice.
She said it's gonna fix stuff. We got air fresheners.
Yeah.
The grass is not always greener. That's
Oh, it's a lesson. Okay, I'm like, that's what the spray is?
Okay, I'm done.
That's the new fragrance.
Okay, cross what I just said off. All right, can you explain? Wait, start all over. Please.
The grass is not always greener. That's a lesson I've learned. And it kind of goes with what you're talking about, comparing yourself to Facebook. But you'll see something and you'll just dream it or say, yeah, that's something that I can do, or I could see myself being there.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know the actual effort and work behind getting there. So when you do get there, you realize, it's not that much different from what I once had. Not that much different from what or the exact opposite, like, well, this looks nothing like what I imagined.
Okay.
Grass isn't always greener.
And it's not. We assume, like, yeah, you're right, like we were just saying. You assume because you see. For example, I heard a story where somebody was coveting because somebody kept pulling up, they pulled up in a new Mercedes. Oh, she got a Mercedes. Oh, she got this, she got that. I want to be like that. But then when she talked about it, she was in a complete total body accident where she lost the use of her legs and her spine or something like that, but it was really messed up. That's how she got a Mercedes. It was the payout. So is that what you want? Did you need somebody to roll over you with a truck so you can get a Mercedes?
Wow.
Stop thinking. Get your own stuff first of all. Work for it. If you want it, work for it. Because you'll appreciate it more.
Go through the process.
The process is good. I know it hurt. I know I'll be feeling messed up sometime, but and it's funny because that's actually the first chapter of my book is the process. Can you think about things that have to be processed? If we didn't allow it to process fully, what it would look like? Cake is one of them. If we didn't leave it in there, or maybe we didn't put the yeast in it, that's gonna be an ugly, funny looking cake. Let's talk about a baby. If we took that child out at 4 months in the stomach, that's gonna be a weird looking baby.
May not live.
It won't live. I've never seen a 4-month-old live. Have you?
No.
I think 6 months is the max, right? That they can live out of the stomach? 5, okay. I was a 6-month baby. They actually told my mom I wouldn't live past 1. Me and my sister. We would not live past 1 year old.
How old is
I'm 42.
Yeah, you look alive to me.
I look alive to me too. And we always say preemies are small. No. I grew really big. But I was. It was, she showed me a picture. So my head was here. My feet was here. That's how small I was at birth. 5 pounds, 2 ounces. And they said I wouldn't live. But I lived. But lessons learned. You guys have anything else you want to put out there?
Your yes won't keep them.
Why do we do that though? We want to please.
We're so afraid of rejection that we take and we do anything for that person not to leave or those persons, because sometimes we get used to people leaving and rejecting. Rejection is people is like, hate is a bad word, bad, but rejection to me is worse because we take so much with that. When we feel rejected, we take so much until we have to build ourselves up and climb out of that hole. But as long as we're in that hole, we'll take anything and everything from pretty much anybody.
So that's a personal issue within us too.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about that we need to figure out, why are we okay with this? Why will I drag myself through the mud for this person?
Yeah, I used to say, I'll say yes because I don't want you to leave me. Because it's like I always felt that I wasn't good enough. I wasn't good enough for anyone. So I felt like I had to do, because you told me you love me. So in order for me to keep you and for you to love me, I had, okay, what do you need me to do?
Mm-hmm.
Go to walk to the store in the rain. Okay, I'm on it.
Right.
And just for you to bottle up and throw it in the trash. But I didn't care. So I took stuff because I'm like, as long as you love me.
Well, for the record, Teeny is nicer than I am. Just want to put that out there. Now, I love people, but you're going to walk through the rain by yourself for your own stuff.
But see, that's a level.
But
that's
right.
People go for levels. It's levels. You might not have taken that, but
I
you
did
could
say
have
other stuff. Yeah.
So
Just
it's
because.
different levels.
I like to see people happy though.
Me too.
Like, I just want you to, if I can put a smile on your face, that's what I'm gonna do. Even if I'm not smiling, even if I go home and cry. Learning though, don't get me wrong, we ain't continuing in that dysfunction
No.
at all. And I'm grateful for it. And I say I'm, you know, not mean, I'm mean about the situations now as far as relationships going, but I think it was needed because I was being a pushover. I was being just whatever makes that person happy, and I'm not down for that no more. I gotta take care of my star player.
Amen.
Period. I think about even with the ministry thing, how many ministries I've pushed, worked tirelessly, effortlessly, blood, sweat, tears, money, everything. And when it was all said and done, mine's not done. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
And
right.
then when I do get it, you ain't even there to help. So no, take care of your star player. And what I like about this kind of too is everything I am, my kids are the opposite. I like that. Like I won't conflict with you. I'm gonna go cry in the car, but I'm not gonna argue with you. If you hurt my feelings, I will just go somewhere and cry. My children are the opposite. You got one time.
One
Say
time.
anything.
That's it.
With Gary, you won't even say nothing.
Just-
Promise you. And I like that, but I like that about that they speak up for themselves. Now, can they tone it down a little bit? Yes. But I like that they're not going to allow people to run over them. I like that they don't say, oh, I'm going to do that even if it hurts me. No, I got my stuff to do and I'll holler back. So I like that they're not like me. But I don't know, I think it's a hard thing though.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, cause you can become to the point to where you get so adamant about they're not gonna walk over me, they're not gonna do this, they're not gonna do that, to where you become almost bitterness set up.
It does.
You know, so that's something you have to be careful about too. You know, they're not gonna do this, they're not gonna do that, they're not, and like I said, bitterness was set in, and you don't even notice that it's even there.
The root of bitterness is,
Yes.
you know,
And you don't
I
even
know.
know
You're right.
that it's, you know, and every time that person comes in your presence and you thought that it was gone, it's light.
Oh my goodness.
She is 100% right. She is,
So
because that's true though.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real, you don't even really know when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
All you know is just something ain't right. It just don't feel right.
Mhm.
And see the way she said, I'm sorry,
No.
but the way she said that her sons are, this how I was real bad, you know. And I was like, oh Lord, it's not the way to be with people. You can't treat people like that. So when I,
But
you
you
know,
can be
try
firm.
to change for the better, and see, that's what I'm learning. That's what I'm learning. That it's okay to say no to some things. You don't have to keep being overly nice and saying yes to stuff just so people can love you and a lot of people can like you and
And we
ooh,
Christians.
you know, all this stuff like that.
Right.
So it's just like, you know, that's what I learned this year. And I'm glad about it. And yes, I have lost people that I thought would always be in my life forever, you know, till the day we died. I just knew that they was gonna always be there because it always been us, you know. But God is good, you know. I'm at a happy place mentally, and you know, I just take it for what it is. As long as I continue to pray and stay close to God, as long as I continue to do right by Him, I'm good. Like for real. And you know, we lose track of it because we sometimes just look at us.
Mm-hmm.
And how we feel and what we think is right and how we feel it should go. We do that. We really do.
Yeah.
You know, and we just take, like I said earlier, we take God completely out the equation. And then that's when the bitterness and all this stuff starts setting in. And it's just human nature. It's true, because I feel like that. Like, you know, even recently, like with people. You know, I hear things and I see stuff that ain't right. And then, like, when I see them, it'll be like, oof. You know, and I'm like, oh Lord, that ain't right. But this just how I feel, man. I'm trying, Lord.
Because
But
we
this
don't
just how
talk
I
about it
feel.
either. That's why too.
Yeah.
I think
Mhm.
instead of, for example, if Chandra say, well, you know, Darlene said blah 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 blah, and I be like, psh, whatever. Darlene ain't said that, and then we hang up.
Mhm.
And then when I see Darlene, I ain't gonna say nothing to her, but
still,
I'm be looking at her sideways
That
for a
seed has
second.
been planted.
Mhm.
But what I should have done was say, you know,
Darlene,
I heard such and such. Did you really say that? Because I hurt my feelings. And you could clear. No, I didn't really say. You know how long we go without even saying nothing to nobody, and it wasn't even that?
Mhm.
Miscommunication. So now we looking at everybody sideways.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. That's why I don't play none of it. And I'm so glad that I don't do that. I don't play like that at all. If she called me and told me something she said, I'm like, okay, we finna
Call
all
it
get together and do this.
Yeah.
Because I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna be don't say nothing. Nope, we not finna do that because it's gonna drive me crazy. And I'm not finna treat her wrong, and I don't know if she said it. And we grown, so we not finna do that no more.
But you know,
That's just me. So I'm for real. So
but you know,
there's no trash can.
It comes, but it also comes to the point, to the fact of you're supposed to know your friends, especially if you've been friends for a long time.
You're right.
You know, you should know your friends well enough to say she wouldn't say nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
So why you lying on her?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then that lets you know that person right there really don't have your best interest at heart.
Mm-hmm.
They really trying to
They'll
cause,
do it.
cause a lot of discord.
What about the other way? Because I can almost kind of sort of a little bit let things go when it's about me, but I'm different when you talk about my friends.
Oh yeah, it's a problem.
Like, I don't take up, like when I said I'll go cry in the car, it's different when you mess with my friends.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, me too.
It's way, like, I will take
It's a
up
whole other ball
100% for you, but I won't take up for me. For example, remember when she posted, don't make an assumption about me before you know me or something, and we was like, we got a problem? You know, who we need to talk to? And I meant that though, like, who we need to go discuss this with. But I meant that, like, as nice as I am, I gotta go. Remember when we went to, I'm whispering like this.
You're on camera.
Remember when we went to Homer? And the lady and the taller person? So co-pastor was over there doing her dance thing, right?
Yeah,
And this lady was headed. And I mean, I was gonna shotgun cut her off like she was about to drop. Like for her, and I thought, okay, calm down, you in church. But so I just kind of stepped there, but then she stopped. But I'm like, she was about to catch one, like for real, because I didn't know what she was on her way to do.
Right.
And we was also taught you protect your leaders. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nobody gets to walk up to your leaders, period. But definitely not crazy people. It don't go down that way. I don't know what she was, but she didn't have a smile. It's not like she was I didn't think she was going to ask for prayer.
Yeah,
So I kind of just walked closer to her to cut her off. But then she stopped. So her life was saved that day. Thank God for Jesus.
Thank you.
But isn't that weird though? I wouldn't do that for myself. But if you mess with my friends, we got a problem. We got a problem. You mess with my friends. You mess with my sisters. But no, I thank everybody for being here. I'm so excited about this. We've had fun. Remember, if you don't want to miss an episode, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And you can always check us out at www.sisterscafeinc.com. Anything else that I can think about right now? Authors, artists, business owners, ministries. If you want to advertise with Sisters Cafe, please send us an email and we can get you hooked up with that right now.
Tonight's product is Misstuffys Ooh Wee Body Butter.
Is Misstuffys Body Butter. You can see it. I'll take a picture of it later. This is body butter, so it's made with natural stuff. I guess I should have asked what the ingredients was prior so that I could say what they were, but I don't know. I just know that it's honey. I know it's shea butter, and that's all I know about it. I like it because, everybody try it. Put it on your hands. You don't have to put it everywhere. I like it better in the summer, but I like it because it rubs on like butter. Okay, y'all tell me what you think though.
I love it. It's make your hands soft and it smells so good.
Okay, so that's what I like the most is the softness of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me tell you what you think.
It makes my hands feel soft and supple like a lady.
Yeah, that's yours. Let me get these right here.
You're not gonna share it. Rub it in there. Rub it in there.
Okay, can you see my elbow?
Yeah, I was gonna say put it on your elbow.
You might like it there.
Mm-hmm. It's real shiny.
Yeah, elbows.
I love it for my
It smells good.
elbow. It does smell very good.
It does.
Is it
And
the
for
same? Or?
Yeah, they're all the same.
Okay.
But what's good about it, it is like that everywhere. I would probably recommend the whole, after you get out the shower,
Yeah.
you don't dry, but damp yourself and then put that on. I mean, it feels really soft. I'm not gonna say what I just thought.
My hands
But-
feel like a baby's bottom.
So,
Let me feel your hands.
Soft and supple.
My hand do not feel like a baby's bottom.
It does to me.
But I do like it because it really, really gets everything in. It does smell good, so you probably wouldn't want to put perfume on with it, maybe not. Depending on how
you
thick.
would need
It's not that strong.
you can put, I think,
Like, well, it depends on where you put it. Because if you put it everywhere, then you'll smell like it everywhere.
Right. I think I'll put it on my feet.
You should still be rubbing your
I don't
hands.
think so.
So
Yeah,
we're
I
still
don't think
practicing.
it's that distinct to where to drown out your perfume.
It
I've
ain't that
already
strong.
rubbed it
It's not
in.
that strong at
I
all.
have practiced on rubbing products into
Misstuffys. Ooh-wee body butter.
Ooh wee.
Ooh-wee.
Anybody got anything they want to say?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, let's sing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I don't know the rest. That's all I know.
See you again next week for another segment of Sisters Cafe.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Their ears were stuck to their neck. You didn't see their tooth was coming out the top. No, I didn't see none of that. I didn't. I automatically went to what was pretty to me, what was beautiful, what was nice. I blocked out ugly.
Okay, they're like cake, and I want to bite you right now.
That's a little bit far.
The joy of the Lord is my strength. The joy of the Lord is my refuge. The joy of the Lord is my strength, and I will hide.